right.
Hello.
How are you?
Good.
Good. We've got our next episode, episode 8.
Episode 8.
No, this season is just flying along.
Yes, it is.
We got a cool one for you. This is a brand new movie.
Yeah. We were very excited.
Yeah, we were.
This is always our pattern.
I know.
We see the trailer.
Yeah.
We're excited.
Yeah.
Cannot wait.
Uh-huh. I wanted to see this in the theater, and then
we sit down with bated breath and anticipation.
And really hope.
And then within the first 10 minutes, think to ourselves, man, I hope this gets better.
And then it's like
30 minutes in, we're like, no.
It's on the list. That's literally what is happening.
This is going on the list.
It's going on the list, y'all.
I've already got 3 fixes in my head.
I know.
For how this could have been better.
It's weird. Like we've said this before. Like I've been watching films going, oh, no, it's not as bad. It's going to be okay.
Right.
You can fix it.
Yeah.
But I'm also now going, this is pretty not good. Right. It's probably going to go on the list.
We still can't help. We still can't help it. It's like when you see something and you're immediately like, oh, why didn't they do this instead?
Yeah.
Yep. It's got to go on the list. So what is the movie we're talking about?
The movie we're talking about is the 2025 film, The Running Man.
With Glenn Powell. Who...
Yeah, he's been in a lot. He's the it man right now.
He's on a hot streak right now.
He's been offered a lot of movies, that's for sure. I don't know that he's a hot streak. Hot streak for his
hot streak in his career.
And definitely for his agent. And
congrats to
his
bank
account.
Congrats to his agent.
Yeah.
He's creating a lot.
Yep.
And I'm sure we'll talk about acting and all of that kind of stuff.
We've already hit Twisters, another Glenn Powell joint, but
we have, and there's another one that might possibly be on the list.
Oh man, I know what you're talking about, and I don't even want to think about that movie.
It's also a recent endeavor of his.
He just loves the costumes, though, doesn't he?
He does love those.
He's costumes. Like, this time I'll be in a costume, and then I'll talk like this. I'll put some, and I'll Irish now. Hello.
Right. So I think we should probably start with a disclaimer that, or maybe I should. I have not read the original
from Stephen King. Yeah, right.
The Running Man. So please understand that as we fix this, I don't know what the original was.
How dare you?
It might, you know what? It might be brilliant, and if we ever read it, or if I ever read it, it might be something like, why didn't they just do that?
Yeah,
that was perfect.
I personally think
we are fixing the movie.
Right.
We are fixing the film, not the story. I haven't read the story, so this is just about the film.
Well, I personally think that, Stephen King is pretty... Whoo, man,
We're not horror people.
No. Well, that's the thing.
But we still recognize
tons.
Still recognize his genius, and he has done a lot of things that aren't horror.
If he didn't do horror and people didn't know him for horror,
right?
I think he would be regarded as the greatest American author that's ever lived.
Absolutely,
in my opinion. Now, I think he's a little interesting in a lot of his beliefs, just of what he thinks, because I've heard many
We're just talking about the author.
The author stories. Part of it.
Yeah.
I think he's got some really intriguing things that are different. But as far as a writer goes, I think he should probably go down as the greatest American author, just as much as I think that the greatest American songwriter should be Dolly Parton, in my opinion. Just saying. They're just great writers.
100%.
Yes.
Yes.
Anyway,
great
Dolly,
writer.
if you're out there and you're listening, girl, we love you.
Yes.
We love you, girl.
You're a genius. But so anyway, all that to say,
this is
not based on
the
the original story. We're literally just talking about the
and what they did with it.
Film.
What they did with it, because they definitely modernized it. Because the original film with Arnold Schwarzenegger, he was framed, as...
He was a cop.
He was a cop that gunned down these people, but really he didn't do it in the helicopter. The other people did. And they were like, oh, you're the worst. And then they put him on this show. And he hadn't done anything at all. Well, this was different all the way through. So this really wasn't the same. People are like, oh, didn't they do this? Well, not really.
It kind of started different. His circumstances were different.
All of it.
The reason he was on the show was different. Everything was different.
Well, even the game board itself. I mean, there was nothing familiar at all other than, I'm going to come back here and get you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Whatever.
Right.
So let's jump into kind of a quick summary
of this version
of Running Man 2025. All right. So this one, it kind of reimagines it. I'll just say it that way. Of this near future society where state-sanctioned entertainment turns into this human survival must-watch spectacle of the Running Man and other shows, like you got to run faster on a wheel or you fall to your death.
Yeah, it's sort of a whole series of game shows that feature people almost as punishment.
Right. I don't know if you've
as a way to punish
I don't know
people.
if you've ever seen any Japanese game shows.
Yes.
Right.
You know I have.
Okay, because there's a lot of that feel to it, but like to the nth degree of like, yes, you got this wrong. We stab your hand off. Chop, chop, chop.
Yeah.
You're like, whoa.
Yeah.
What the heck, man?
It's not just falling off into water.
No.
You're actually...
There's alligators down there. And it's like, whoa.
You're risking your life on these game shows.
So,
But if you succeed, it can be very profitable for you. Yeah.
And that's kind of where we're at in this world, because also in this world, it's definitely a world of like, there's the haves and the have-nots. Like, which is not...
Only. I mean, like, there's really two classes of people.
Right. And that's not uncommon for a lot of films. That's what... They just write that way, and they're just like, they just assume, well, that's the way it's going to be. And you're like, okay, all right, I guess I'll go with it. And just kind of like a 90s, 80s and 90s had a feel and a theme.
Yeah.
Kind of in the 2000s, there's this theme of like, there's all these rich people and all these poor people, and there's going to be a revolt.
Right.
And that's like
especially
the theme all the way through almost every film. And you're like, okay, I get it. All right.
And especially if it's like takes place in some kind of futuristic.
Near future.
Near future society. Yeah.
So as Ben kind of reluctantly joins this Running Man show because his daughter was sick. And the sick we'll talk about, it's kind of a weird
fever.
Yeah, fever because she has the flu. And he's like, I don't have enough money to get her to a real doctor. I'm going to go join the show.
So she won't die.
She won't die, but I might die. And I'm like, okay.
From the flu.
Yeah, so I guess.
And people die from the flu. So, you know, this is a future world.
Yes.
We don't know.
And so part of the going through that process, he's chosen and they're like, you have to do the Running Man. You're perfect for it. So then he reluctantly begins this show, and he encounters these hunters, and they're called goons, which are basically police officers.
Right. The goons are the police officers.
And the hunters are the paid people that are
paid by the network. Right. Yes.
And kind of the end, he keeps evading, and he keeps evading these people. But he's got to evade them for a month.
By the way, they kill you if they catch you.
Yeah, they're not
I don't
like,
know if we.
Yeah, they're not
that.
just like, we tag.
Yeah, gotcha.
No, they're like tag with a bullet.
Yeah.
To your head.
Yeah, you're running for your life.
Right, but basically you learn that it's a rigged system. You'll never really get away.
They cheat. Yeah.
They cheat. They'll do whatever they need to do just for the thrill of it, and it's all fueled by violence. And in the end, the climax, Ben basically wins the day and comes back and burns down the network, shoots the guy,
and murders the
totally straight up kills him. And that's how it ends, and credits roll.
Yep.
The end. The Running Man had, I feel like, the bones to have like a really sharp modern blockbuster.
It's an intriguing idea.
Yeah, because it was written beautifully.
I mean, we were excited to watch it.
But I think there's a lot of things that it plays too safe, and a lot of things that they try to exploit that most audience members are just gonna be like, nah, whatever. So I think instead of fully realizing what it could have been, it just turned into kind of a mushy mess. A lot of the times when the action was happening, I was like, yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty decent. And then when they tried to preach their systems of like, this is what we believe, I'm kind of like, oh, that doesn't.
Yeah, it didn't
resonate.
Didn't play well.
It just didn't fit really.
Yeah, agreed.
Because, and I guess I'll just say for a fix, because you have to show those things through a story and a narrative that people are going to relate to and understand, not a monologue.
Well,
and that's kind of what I feel most of these reduced to.
Right.
So there you go. That's the storyline. That's the summary.
Okay.
Yep. So what we liked. Well, gosh, I like Josh Brolin.
Yeah.
I loved him.
He was great in it.
I thought he was a really solid performer. I thought whenever I was kind of bored a little bit at the beginning, and then here's him, Josh comes out, and I'm like, oh, there we go. Let's go. Let's get it.
He portrayed his character very well. I thought he did a great job. I think he's a wonderful actor anyway.
Yep.
But he really nailed the role. Yeah. So it was a good. It was a good idea. And
I like Glenn. I do.
Sure.
I think that he's been in several missteps recently that their stories just aren't there. They're not as intriguing as they need to be. I think Glenn needs to challenge himself with not some action stuff. I think he needs to really challenge himself with some real, honest drama. Really challenge himself, because I think he's got the chops for it.
I do. There were some very dramatic moments, and I think he played them and acted them well. I don't know. The main character that he played in this was not written well.
I agree.
Yeah, it just was not written well, and
Yeah, I think
that makes such a big difference
because he's played recently. Well, he was in Twisters, which had its own thing already, and now he did Running Man, which also had its own thing. You know what I mean?
Right.
Find a piece that really is gonna let you stand out as an actor. But
yeah,
that's
our advice to you, Glenn.
That's what we liked.
Take it or leave it.
I'm confused. No. how we just went into a therapy session for Glenn on what we liked. So that's what we liked.
We like.
So do you got anything else?
No, I did not like this movie.
Yeah.
There's not a lot that I liked about it.
I'm not going to go back and watch it. I think.
No.
I watched it. I'm done.
It was not a good film.
Well, then let's move to hot take missteps.
Okay.
I've got a couple.
Oh man.
Well, I'll go first. I'll go first.
Okay.
First of all, they keep talking about, his daughter has the flu and he's got to do this thing, and then other people are like, oh, you're going to help us because, she has cancer. I was like, wait. Here's the thing. You're in the future. You could do anything you want. You could say, hey, society's got this place and there's a sickness that we're fighting.
There's this new virus.
The new virus that we're fighting, and it's really deadly. Now we know that if you get this thing, you are sentenced.
You
to
have
death,
to get the medication,
or else you're going to die.
Right.
Well, now we know that death is going to happen. He's kind of forced into doing this stuff, and then when he helps people, that's like, here's some money to get some medicine for your auntie over here, and she's like, oh my gosh, thank you.
Right.
That would be smart.
I 100 million% why they didn't just create a virus, a sickness.
Don't know. The other thing is, everybody at both the two stops that I remember anyway, he had people that were, quote, trying to help him. But then it kind of turned weird. Like, okay, so the first one, it's this family and the brother, the little brother and the older brother, like, oh, you're going to help us. And he's like, hey, here's some money for your aunt's cancer. And then the mother, the sister, whoever, is literally watching the TV, and she says, or they've altered Glenn's, audio video thing, going, oh, these people are terrible, they're evil. And then she's like, I want him out. And he's like, oh, I guess we got to go. Wait, what?
Yeah.
You literally just showed who you really are by your actions and go, wait, no, listen. Here's what they do. They alter it. I never said that. Oh, okay. That never came up? Nope. I said it. I'm putting my foot down. Get out. I hated it.
Yeah.
Stupid. Then the other one, he's in this home, kind of out in the boonies, and this guy that is, he put all these traps and stuff in his house, and it's weird. His mom thinks that he's, bad news, and he stops him. He goes, "Oh, no, don't hit the button." Which, why would you have the button just installed in your house?
And where did we see it in any other place other than this house? Yeah.
It's so weird.
It's like a button that alerts the network.
Yeah, the runner is here.
But it's nowhere else in any other building that they show.
I didn't see it, but like the guy the guy that's supposed to be helping him, stops the mom from turning him in. And then he's like, "Nope, I'm going to hit it." And like within seconds, they're like shooting at his door because he wanted them to show up so he could like torture these guys, because these guys are the ones.
Yeah, he had basically home alone.
He home aloned his house.
Booby trapped his house.
So that like he could torture these goons that like hurt and killed his father.
Right.
And I get that, but why wouldn't you go, "Nope, Mom, go sit down. All right, let's get everything basically ready to go to get out. And then maybe I'll do it if you really needed to."
Yeah.
Those are missteps, man. No logical person's going to do that.
No.
And then overall, the next weird thing, well, I'll talk about it later. I'll talk about that part later because we don't
So,
want to
I would say those are my missteps too. I really didn't even think about them as missteps because I thought we were going to talk about them as plot points that we would fix.
Oh, there's too many other ones.
But but those, definitely it was just like that was a very, very, very stupid situation. Also, I guess if I had to pick, it would be the fact that Glenn's character, Ben, is that his name?
Yeah, Ben.
At certain points seems to be very unaware that he's being hunted.
Yeah, he's pretty.
He like wraps a towel around himself and walks down the hall of this very public living community.
Yeah. To go to the bathroom.
To go take a shower in the shared
Just because
shower.
He stinks, I would deal with the stink.
Just because he stinks, but he's not looking around. He's not like and then in the house that you were just talking about.
Right.
He like steps out of the safe room that the guy put him in, and the guy said, "If the light's on, that means, my mom's awake."
Yeah.
And he just walks out, lights on, and doesn't think a thing about it. And then there she is, and she catches him.
She's like,
"Ah!" And to me, I'm just like, do you you're on the show, right? Like, you
watch the show, right?
You know you're hiding. Yeah. What is this? It was a silly plot point to make him like just super unaware of what was happening around him, just so that they could get him caught in another, situation where he had to overcome or escape.
That was a little Sam Rockwell reference back there.
You watched the show? Did you even watch the show?
Which that'll be an episode you'll never see of How I Can Fix Galaxy Quest, because that show is brilliant.
Perfect.
Yeah. Shout out Sam Rockwell.
Thank you, Sam.
And Alan Rickman.
Thank you, Guy.
Yeah. Thank you, Guy. All right. Let's jump in Act 1. Yo.
Yeah.
I threw the yo in there to sound cool.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
It did. It worked.
Woo! All right. The world is introduced, but it doesn't actually feel kind of lived in my opinion. The film tells us that society is addicted to spectacle, right? Mm-hmm. They tell us that, but we don't really feel it. We're basically, they're like, oh, the entertainment controls every part of life, and the game show is huge. But the outside world feels like absolutely kind of normal, right? Just kind of like basically normal. I mean,
people had jobs. People were walking around on the street.
Slummy areas in all cities. I mean, there's really nice parts to all. It's just like, that feels pretty normal.
Didn't feel that different.
Oh, yeah. So, and then another one. Oh my, I'm going to scream if I have to hear it one more time about how the ultimate bad guy is a corporation. Enough. We do it too much. It's not, you're lazy. You're being lazy.
Yeah.
You're being lazy, and it's so weak. Stop with this. And the corporations are evil. We must destroy them. Stop! Wait, stop it. It's too lazy. Anyway, sorry. I just ran on.
It's fine.
For a fix, open up the film by embedding the game, Running Man especially, into daily life. Like classrooms are pausing their lesson to look up at the board.
Yeah.
And they're like, ooh.
Right.
We see it in grocery stores. We see it in like houses of worship where like, let's pause. Oh, yeah. Hold on, everybody. And they're all watching it, right?
Everyone.
It would be so interesting, right? People doing betting pools of like, here, and they're all just like around a huge screen in a gaming casino.
Right. They're betting on what's going to happen next.
Right. Influencer doing live streams or reactions of the runners and their deaths.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Make the show unavoidable, not just popular. It's culturally mandatory.
Yeah.
Okay?
It's everywhere.
Right. And this turns the game from more like a thing that people watch to an operating system of society. Does that make sense?
Yes. Yeah. It dictates how people feel and what they think and what they see every single day.
That's right. It's the Gladiator games. It's a must-see TV.
Right.
And and then also, here we go, the corporations, they believe that it's helping them. It's done to distract from the life that people often have to live.
Is this the fix?
Yes. And the showrunners think that this is a mercy, right? They think this is a mercy.
They're helping people escape?
They're helping people escape.
Yeah.
Right? Because, and there's certain shows for certain people, like the Americanos. Well, that's for these people that are kind of ritzy and they're like, oh, cool. But this is for people that like, oh, it's violent and that's what they think they're going to eat up. And it's working.
Mm-hmm.
It's worked, right? So embed it in their lives and make it part of like everybody's watching.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah.
Problem 2. Ben Richards, he is just, he is so flaky.
This is the main problem
and dry
in the whole movie.
And generic.
And not likable. Sorry.
Ooh, very.
Sorry, Glenn. It's not you. It's the way it was set up. It's just this. He's this angry. Like his only character trait is anger.
Oh my gosh! The first bit where they're like reading the questions to him, like, "We're gonna do a word game," and it's like angry all the time. Like violence. Yes, please.
Yeah, I mean,
so
and the way he was answering them.
Yeah.
So basically, Ben is just this guy. He's this poor guy. They can't. He has a family, but they can't get ahead. Right? They don't even have enough money to buy medicine. All right. The first scene that we see him in, he's got his daughter and he's begging for a job from his old boss.
Right, because he was insubordinate.
Right, and now
we learn that that's because he was fighting to help the people and friends. But they constantly are showing him as violent.
Angry, mad, violent, but then they tell us, oh, well, he did it for these reasons.
Well,
so basically it all comes around to he's just so mad at everything. He's mad that he can't afford anything. He's mad at his bosses. He's mad at the way society is. He's just angry, and there's nothing really redeemable about his character to draw us to him, to make us empathize with him at all, other than the fact that he has a child, which I hate to say this, we didn't even see him with the child enough to care about their relationship.
It was so fast. It was like a few minutes in and they were like, blurp, okay, he's done this family thing, and we're supposed to care that he keeps looking back at a picture of them, and I'm like, guys, you gotta
and then the only interaction we see with his wife is not a loving one, really. It's just them whining about what they have to do to make ends meet, so, and then he leaves and she's like, we need you, but you don't see their bond, you don't see their relationship,
you don't spend enough time with them to have that bond. It's not over enough time, and it does not work. And
apparently that's his entire motivation for everything he does for the rest of the movie, but you didn't set it up.
And this is a common mistake with a lot of action films. They're like, we got to get to the good stuff, blowing stuff up. And they don't show the reason why the hero's doing what he's doing.
The reason
then you don't like the hero at all.
Nope.
And you do not agree with his journey.
Nope.
Because let's talk about the fix here, okay? Well, I was just saying, he had 3 different times he could have taken. There were opportunities for him to make money.
3 different opportunities for him to get the money that he needed
for his daughter's flu.
But
no. He's like, oh, I can't allow you to do that. You know, they're going to flirt with you at the club. So flirting with her, letting people flirt with her is worse.
Unacceptable.
Yeah, unacceptable. But putting my life on the line, woo, let's do it. What?
Well, in his defense, I guess he did not plan on being on The Running Man.
Yeah, whatever.
He wanted to be on a different kind of show, but still, it felt like he kept passing up opportunities.
Yep, because even in the office of Josh, the game master, he was like, yeah, you can win a little bit of money, and that'll get you out of this, but it won't get you out forever. So?
Yeah.
So? You went there because your daughter was dying, but then all of a sudden you turned that down, basically.
Right.
To, to go in the game, because you wanted more. So now you're selfish.
Right.
Because your daughter and your wife might grow up.
Right. You could have done a different game and gotten the money you needed just to take care of the sickness
Which
and
is
get her
why you were there in the
again.
first place.
Yep.
Whatever. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Tell us how to fix it.
Well, one, tell his story. Tell his story. Don't rush through it. It was ridiculous. Show how much he gave and what, when he was sacrificed, in the end. Like, you show him at the different workplaces and you show the things that he has done, right?
Yeah. Show him losing his job.
Yeah.
Show him, establish his life.
But then even at the point of, whenever he's thinking he's got to do this because his daughter's going to die, because we established it's not just the flu. We have a sickness now it's hurting the world, right?
Right.
Well, that sickness, she's going to die, so he has to do this.
Right.
And then even then, at the end, he's still kind of forced into it, right? But he's, the character of Ben, it almost seems he's always at odds with himself because he's like, I care about you. And then punchy. He's in line. Oh, I'll help this old man. And then why is that triangle by my name? Which that was never answered, by the way.
No.
They brought something up, never answered it.
Did not.
And he's like, why is that triangle by my name? You tell me, punchy. Okay.
Yeah.
Look, dude. So look, you make him a military man. Okay.
Okay.
That reverts back to the action and the fighting and stuff as a last resort.
Yeah.
There you go.
He doesn't love that part of himself.
No.
Maybe even
No.
he doesn't want to be a violent person.
Right.
But he has the training and the know-how, and he'll use it if it means saving his daughter.
Right. And that's what you have to tell. But you have to tell that story instead of just jumping
I'm
to the action.
just a mad person who only cares about certain people.
Right.
And we have to be told rather than shown that he cares about people.
Right.
Because everything you show us is that he's just mad at the world.
Right. Act 2. The show's mechanics don't really evolve, and that means the game show. So here's what I mean. The chases are exciting, but they're kind of static, and they say basically they're the same. Each round is like a remix of the last. Number one, I don't know how they keep finding him. They say something like, oh, they're tracking the FedEx packages.
The FedEx packages apparently had some kind of sensors on it.
Well, we know where they lifted off from.
We know where they lifted off from.
Right. But they had extensive knowledge because
they said that all the lampposts had
DNA sweepers. But I'm going to go further. Look at this one. He goes into this guy's house who hates the whole system. He's ready to burn it all down.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And he has this secret cave system underneath the house.
Yeah.
That one of the hunters happens to be in.
Yeah, I thought
How?
Maybe that should have been my hot take. I thought the exact same thing. I was like, wait, how are you in this? How are you down here?
So if they knew how to do all that stuff, because I kept going, of course they know how to track him. They have a thing around his stupid wrist.
They put
dummy.
They never said it was a tracker, but yeah, they put a wrist I don't know, class handcuff thing on him that was supposed to give him updates and alerts.
But if that's what they were doing, then maybe the crazy guy should have been like, oh, they're tracking you with this and this and this. Here, we'll put a damper on it or something. But they never explain anything. They just,
They just show up.
Like that
everywhere.
hunter was so good.
Everywhere he is.
He just went into that cave and he just found him. What an amazing hunter he is.
Well, and also another thing is one of the things about this network that, sort of kind of dictates society.
Right.
Is that you not only watch it supposedly watches you.
Yeah, and that was never...
He was in so many
hotel rooms.
Apartments and hotel rooms and talking in front of the TV about his plans and about...
And they could have showed that as an issue, but they never did.
It just didn't feel like that ever was part of the story.
Right. Okay, so for a fix... One, explain those things. You showed the gun, use the gun. So you got to explain how he's being tracked at some point.
Right.
That's one. But two, make the game adaptive, meaning ratings dip causes a rule change. Fans unlock weapons or obstacles or maybe even like a mercy kill because they're really popular.
Yeah.
The audience then isn't passive. They're co-authors in the violence.
They're co-authors. They have a stake in what happens in the show.
Right.
Because really, as the movie is now, it's kind of rinse and repeat.
Right. Over and over and over and over.
It's like he thinks he's safe.
And then he's not.
And then they show up. And then he thinks he's safe.
And
then they show up. And then he thinks and it's just like him thinking he's outsmarted them. And then there they are. And he has to punch his way out of it.
Right. And it always is a violent punchy.
Always.
It's never use my head and, Anyway.
Yeah.
Next. The antagonists, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're not really clear in their ideology.
No.
And... the producers and hunters they're cruel. They're cruel, and their belief system is very thin. They exist to really just to hunt and bloodthirsty and that whole deal.
But we don't really know why they're doing what they're doing.
Yeah, the showrunner is like 1 second away from twisting a curly bad man mustache.
Yeah.
And saying moo-ha-ha, moo-ha-ha.
Moo-ha-ha, moo-ha-ha. I mean, and they even mention in the film that this network owns everything. It owns the police, which they call the goons. It owns the government, they say.
Yeah.
Like, how did it get so powerful? But more than that, why? Like, why? Yeah. Why are you taking poor people and using them for entertainment? What does it do for you other than and I would have even bought it's for the control, it's for the power of it, right? I'd control everything, but that was never even said. But we just never really knew
even
why.
That though, if you're saying, well, it's because there's if everybody is watching, what are you gaining? What do you I don't if you are in control clear. If you're in control of everything, then what do you need to What are you doing? If you control everything now,
right?
What's the point?
What are you trying to gain? Yeah,
you've won.
You're at the top. Yeah, you're at the pinnacle.
If you run everything, truly run everything,
maybe to maintain it. I don't know. There should have been some kind of
more of a clear.
We needed to know what the motivation was for why it was important for him to be. And eventually you find out that they want him to be successful because his success keeps the audience engaged. Yeah. But why? What are you? Yeah. Is it money? What is it?
What does it do?
What does it do for you?
Yeah, for a fix, the idea, give the showrunners more of a connected philosophy, okay? People don't want freedom. They want permission to stop caring.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
They need that in their lives. And again, we said it was done as a mercy, right? Every decision is reinforced with this kind of idea that they're doing. This is a mercy for them. Then he's not evil for money because that's thin.
Right.
He's evil for order.
For order. He's trying to keep peace. He sees the rift. He sees, the struggle.
That these have and these don't. And he's like, I'm helping them not care about the things that they're doing. I'm helping them escape.
Right.
That's more solid.
Yeah.
You're right. Then it's not just a physical, conflict. It's philosophical.
It's philosophical.
Right.
And then as the bad guy, you have another villain then that's more interesting because he feels like he's doing it for the right reason.
A good reason. Yeah. Next, the supporting character. Oh, sorry, Glenn. The supporting characters are just more interesting than you. I'm sorry.
Than your character.
Than your character. Sorry. Then Ben.
We're sure you're very interesting.
I'm sure you're a sweet dude. But, yeah. The people that are... They're just running around, and I just kept going, well, that guy's kind of interesting. I'd kind of stay with him. Or that family's kind of...
Yeah. Their stories were intriguing, and he had none.
Yeah,
he had no story.
He just run, and I'm violent and angry, but I do it for my family.
Because my daughter has the flu. Yeah.
Man.
That's what it felt like. My kid has the flu, so I'm going to punch my way through this game show.
Yeah.
But then along the way, he meets these kind of intriguing...
Yeah.
side characters.
Yeah, see, they kind of are defining the themes of the film, and he's just reacting.
Right.
And that's just never a good...
It's not a good
look.
formula.
So for a fix, I think you don't dull these supporting characters. I think you use them, you weaponize them, you put them in-depthly into the story. For an example...
Yeah.
You've got this one lady at the very end, like for real at the very end.
Right.
And he kidnaps her, and he's like... Here, help me do this thing. And then she's like, oh, and then she's like helping him.
Well, and she's one of the, by the way, she's not his class of person. She's she's wealthy and
well off, and she's totally turned off to all the badness.
She's believed all the lies that they've told about him.
Right. But then like 4 seconds later, she's like, oh, I'm all for you and I can help you and I get it.
Oh, yeah.
I'll do whatever it takes.
Because he like gives her a chance to leave.
And gives her a pamphlet.
And she's like,
okay.
No, I'm going to stay. Because you made me feel like a bad person, and now I have to prove that I'm not.
Yeah, I know.
What?
But look, here's the deal. Ben realizes that they're looking for one guy.
Oh, is this the fix?
The fix, yeah.
Okay.
So he realizes that they're looking for one guy. So what if he's coupled?
Like at the beginning?
At the beginning. He couples with this girl.
So he does kidnap somebody.
Kidnap her.
To help him hide.
That's right.
Because he doesn't think they're going to be looking for
a couple.
A couple.
Yeah. And then as she's going through this thing, she's realizing, oh, they are bad, and he's the good guy.
And he's a good guy.
And then as she learns it, so does the audience. So does the audience of watchers.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of... Yeah, she mirrors then what the fans realize.
Yeah. I think that would have been...
More interesting.
Way more interesting.
Act 3. Yeah, we're almost there. We just got a couple more. The finale defaults into physical victory. Ben wins by outlasting the attackers and exposing the corruption. It's effective, but it's super...
I mean, he kind of exposes
by numbers,
it, but before he exposes it, he basically falls into their trap. He literally does everything that they set him up to do. Like,
right.
They wanted him to kill everybody on the plane.
He does.
And he does.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then he like exposes kind of. He doesn't even expose it.
Well, I'll take it a step further.
It was a YouTube show later that exposes it.
He like did what? Okay, I'll ask you now. What's his goal of coming on the show?
Make money for his daughter.
His daughter. Well, at the end of this, it was like, hey, if you just play the game here, we'll give you like $5 million.
Right.
And you can have the life of your family. So like, okay. So then why would he not accept it? So he's like, no, I'm going to come back to burn you down. Does that help the reason he's doing this in the first place?
No.
No, it doesn't at all. So
right.
His motivations are all over the place.
Right. And
right?
I mean, and they tried to, I guess, show because the guy was like, be the initiator. And then he was like, I am the initiator.
Yeah. Wonk,
and
wonk.
maybe he kind of had a change of heart then. Like, I'm
not
going to do
it.
this for a bigger reason.
Yeah, but his whole thing was to help his family. I don't think he should have been focused on that. And it just didn't work. Look, so for a fix, okay, change the win conditions. And I mean win, not wind.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Win.
The wind win conditions.
W-I-N, yep.
He's not destroying the system by force. He hijacks the logic. Okay, so follow me out.
Yeah.
He creates a moment where the audience has to vote against their own entertainment.
Right.
He makes them choose between one last spectacle or ending the game forever. Like, I could kill him. I could kill Killian, which is the...
Killian. That's the showrunner's name. Dan Killian.
The worst name ever. I can kill him or end this game forever.
It's almost as bad as unobtainium. I'm going to say
it
again.
Stop it. Stop it. You leave that movie alone. It's $1 billion business.
Unobtainium.
Oh, man.
Cameron's Dan Killian.
You know Cameron's going to be coming after us now.
No, he's not.
He's going to be like, oh, that show. Stirring up stuff against unobtainium. That's the best name I've ever come up with.
Unobtainium. We all know that's a stupid name.
That's the choice.
Killian. Yeah, I like it. I like it because then it's not just him shooting his way.
Yeah, and then the cool thing is they realize that the people were never bloodthirsty because they choose mercy. They choose to end the show.
Once they know the truth, they choose
to end the show.
They choose to end the show.
Then it leads straight into the ending, because in the original ending, it's this, he blows this thing up and then everybody riots. And of course, that's the best way to go about things. Let's riot and blow stuff up. And then it ends right before credits. Click, click, boom.
Ben literally murders in cold blood.
Murders Killian.
Dan Killian. Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
And that's it. And so for a fix for this very silly, honestly, very over-baked ending.
Yeah.
You end on this different kind of idea. The game shuts down, leaving a void, right, in people. And they're even talking about it. They're like, well, the game's over and blah, blah, blah. What are they going to do now?
Right.
And he's destroyed the system of shooting stuff out and all these influencers and all these stupid, reality TVs and all. Because they were attacking all of those things. They were using it. But it then shifts back to the people. And you show the people in the streets, and they're not glued to their TV. They're not glued to their phones. They're living.
Right. There's a shift.
There's a shift in society where they're living and talking to each other. And it's not a question of like, are they going to be okay? They realize they've been doing all these things, riling themselves up and basically in a soundproof, room of like hearing violence and violence and hate and violence and hate.
Right.
And they've stepped out of it.
And lies.
And they're living now.
And they're living.
They're living and they're connecting and they're part of a society.
Right.
And we see that that's the hope for where we want, people to do is to unplug and to live.
Yeah.
Right? So there you go. So overall, it could have been an action-packed thrill ride and not a preachy film about the evils of social media and the bad corporations.
Yeah.
Just have some fun with it. And the lesson that you make is to unplug at the end.
Right.
Unplug and connect to the world.
Yeah, I think I would have enjoyed this movie a lot more if this had been him using his brain to outsmart these outsmart the system rather than punch his way through the system.
I mean, obviously it's an action and you're going to have those anyway.
Oh, for sure.
But like as the last resort, because he's a good guy that you want to like. And not just
in our fixed version, he's a good guy.
He's a guy that you really want to like instead of just punchy, stab.
Yeah.
So
definitely.
Well, there you go. That is The Running Man.
There.
She's done.
There it is.
Glenn, you really are a good guy, buddy. Keep it up. Keep on making. Because
you're gonna so funny how you.
I know.
You're always trying to suck up to.
I'm not sucking up. I'm just saying. I think Glenn's got a future. He's got a future.
To these celebrities that we will never.
They will never hear this, but
no,
who knows?
Or hear this.
You know what? I think they will.
Okay.
You know what? I think they're gonna. And I'm just gonna say
Glenn,
now,
when you listen to
Glenn,
this,
you're a good guy. Keep on making great movies.
We'll help you write your next script.
Yeah, buddy.
Please give us a call.
Let's collab. Let's do something. We'll make something special for you, man. And I promise you'll even get to wear some makeup.
You can go shirtless if you want.
Oh my Lord. Who's sucking up now, baby?
We'll allow it.
Oh my Lord. Well, that's all we got, kids. And hope you enjoy. Like and all the things. Like and share and subscribe and comment and all that stuff.
All right.
Yep.
Sounds good.
All right. Bye-bye, everybody.
See you next time.